Hey guys, alright, it's been pretty busy around here, but this is what I've been working on, my drill press workstation. It's something I've had in mind for a while now, ever since I've had that drill press, and I finally got the space to actually build something like this. So it's been pretty exciting. I'm about done with it. I may change some things or add on here and there, but this is pretty much the finished product right here. What I did was I just used that bench that I built a couple weeks ago. I got a video on that too. And I just added to it to build my ultimate drill press workstation. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a couple clips throughout the build process, and then I'll take you up close and personal and give you some details on it. Hey everybody, I just wanted to make another quick shot of me getting everything spaced out, squared up. I tell you what, these Fireball squares are really handy. They're solid, they have squared flat surfaces, and they are just really handy to square everything up. I know there's other stuff out there to aid in that, but I'm really enjoying using these tools from Fireball. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. So alright, gotta get back to work. guys, I hope you enjoyed those clips there. Wish I had more, and gotta apologize for some of the shakiness whenever I was using those power tools, but that's all I got, so whatever, right? Alright, let's get close and let's check this out here. Now what I did here was, this is what I built onto it for extra security. I use these big 16mm bolts. That's all I had laying around, and without those in, it was strong enough, but with those in, definitely strong enough. And I also have a cross member beam underneath there, so let's get up underneath there and look a little bit. So yep, and those are the two bolts that hold the drill press down. So all right, and I have it at just the right height where I feel comfortable. This is kind of where I wanted it. So, and then over here, you know, I had this little area here, and I'm like, you know what, I think I could fit my compressor in there, and that's what I did. Now this may not be the end of the story in this little area back here. Right now I just have this piece of plywood here to keep everything off of the compressor, but I may build a little temporary shelf or whatever there to put stuff on, but for now it's good enough. So all right, going over here. All right, these are all my cutting tools for my different tools and machines that I have here on this bench. I got my router bits, got some sanding discs for my air tools, some blades up there. Down here, got some bits, some countersink bits, some drill bits. I think those are my Forstner bits. My hole cutting tools, spade bits, other bits in there, and I got a screw extractor set. And then down here, all right, this is what I came up with here. I have the charger fastened down, or it's being held down somewhat by two screws that I screwed in, and then I put it in the slot and slid it back so it's there, it's stable. But I also added this here to hold this in place when I'm taking off a battery or putting it on. If I have to, I can move this like this. I can take that off if I need to, but for right now, that's there to just hold everything in place. It works good enough. Try to utilize as much space as I can. I got my bits and stuff. I got a spare battery right there. I think my other battery is on my vacuum right now. But now as far as this goes, that's kind of what I came up with for the drill itself. That this little area right here that I cut into it kind of helps, you know, keep it steady in there when it's resting in there. It's for that chuck more or less. So just put that in there. Sits nice and straight and steady. So I like it. And then over here I did not cut that in there because obviously this thing doesn't have anything like that. So that just goes right in there. Nice and secure. So all right, moving over here. This is what I use to bolt it down to the bench itself. I think these are like 3-inch in length, and they're like a 5/16 lag screw. It will do. You know, I also wanted to put one right here and one right there, but I do not have an angled drill, so I couldn't get in there. Probably down the road when I do get an angled drill, then I'll be able to get in there, drill the holes, and then put those lag screws in there. But for now, it is what it is, right? All right, and then coming up here, I have the pegboard up there. It's definitely the way I wanted. I wanted a quick access to some tools, you know, as I'm working on this bench. Got some vices, C-clamps, and some other clamps up there. Tell you what, guys, these are excellent tools. I have a little clip that I go over how I like using them. They're just a really good tool. I would highly recommend them. And then I don't think I mentioned it, but I do have a backer board right here. So as you can see it, but I just thought I'd mention that too. And then as you can see, I installed this vise, but it's more in a traditional way where I actually got bolts coming down here. See if I can get up underneath there and see. There they are right there. So I got bolt there going all the way through. Same thing on the back, and then over here, obviously I had to use a lag screw because I'm going into this. But other than that, worked out good. I'll be able to pound on it now. So probably a little more secure than what I have on my Wilton over there. But like I said, you do what you got to do. So good stuff there. But all right, and then down here, like I say, I try to utilize as much space as possible for storage and whatnot. I got my brad nail gun right there, my router, the tap and die set right here. I think there's some old wrenches in here, old toolbox. I got my big SK 3/4 inch drive socket set back there. I got my big 6-inch Ellis. Is that Ellis? No, that's a Heinrich. Drill press vise right there. Got a fence for the drill press. And let's see, I think that's, is that a router? I think that is. Or maybe that's the router. Anyway, yeah, I'm starting to lose track of some of this stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that's about it for down there. So, oh yeah, and one other thing I added to was I got some flat stock to rest the leveling bolts on, so gives it a little more stability and support down the bottom. So, all right, that's about it. Oh yeah, this is what I got for power. It's not the cleanest, but it's kind of what I just came up with, what I had access to. I got one of these. These are actually kind of nice, where they plug in, then they branch off to the side, so you can easily plug something in. I think this is the drill press right here. Obviously, this is the power strip, and then this one right here goes to my Milwaukee toolbox right there. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah, that's about it. I have been thinking about making something to hang these air tools on. Got several ideas, but when I come up with something, then I'll try to share it with you guys. But all right, let's take one last shot of it. There it is. I think it turned out pretty well, but yep, it was fun. All right, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. But like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy. Later.